We are alive, back from the dead, fully resurrected, well respected, well connected. It's your
All right.
boys from Cowboys Convos, Henny the Moore, and Landlord from Alabama. Give a damn about anything that been going on. We back now, man. We back. So we are sorry about the technical difficulties, but we gonna thug it out because we got love for y'all, and we want y'all to have the best Cowboys content in America at your full disposal, man. So
Yes, sir.
without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into it. Everybody just now sliding back into the liquor store, sliding back into the trap. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. And for the love of God, slap the shit out of Eagles fan, man.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, we back with it. But before we left, we were talking about the things that we feel like need to happen to make us a better team than we expect. What kind of stuff you can name here?
I need some of the delusional shit that the Dallas Cowboys fans thinks is real to actually come to fruition. Because, you know, we got people talking about Jaydon Blue. It's actually in the title, because folks is real heavy on the Jaydon Blue hype train right now, man. So, he's been listed as one of the late round picks that's expected to have a lot of starter snaps this year. Now, I'm not necessarily saying this isn't true, but you can get starter snaps and not be good. Like the way that folks are talking, they acting like Jaydon Blue is gonna be 1,000-yard rusher. I've seen people compare him to Gibbs from the Detroit Lions, and I ain't gonna hold you. I don't see that. Like, I see explosiveness, I see, athleticism, but I don't think he's the same kind of runner as none of those guys by a long shot. But if he is able to give you anything, if he can be 1,000-yard rusher, a 900-yard rusher, or if he can give you 1,000 all-purpose yards, like maybe 700 rushing and 300, 400 receiving and double-digit touchdowns, like that would be something you can build on as a championship team, as a team that's trying to get over the hump, that's contributing to winning football.
Facts.
But
I don't think he's gonna be the starter, but we'll see. I hope he do. If he is some kind of way, if he emerged to be the starter, that means he's playing well. You know what I'm saying? We got some veterans on the team, so he'll have to outperform all of them and, make his way to the forefront. So the cream will have to rise to the top, and I hope so. And that'll be the best case scenario for us, actually. If Jaydon Blue plays so well that he just demands number one reps, that'll be great.
dog, I don't trust that at all, though, man. Because when was the last time? I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but it don't happen in Dallas. When was the last time like a fifth round running back year one came in and took over? Like Tony Pollard, they took like 3 years before they found out how to use Tony Pollard correctly. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Like I know we supposed to be talking about things that could happen to get us over the hump, but I'd be lying if I said I believed in Jaydon Blue like that. I don't even believe in running back by committee like that. So I don't know, cause that shit's sort of hard for me.
Yeah, me neither. And I just, like I said, man, I want to be optimistic. I do. But if this team ain't showing me nothing to believe in, how could I? Like, I believe in Shot. I think he's a good coach. You know what I'm saying? I really do. But you giving me mixed messages. You giving me misdirection. Your whole philosophy is surrounded by running. But I don't have a running back that I'm comfortable with. I don't. I believe Blue will do some nice things. I do. But am I comfortable with my running back position? Like, even the people that's high on Blue, are y'all comfortable with your running back position? I hear people saying great things about Blue, but at the same time, they want Nick Chubb. They want more because they know that this position has not been filled. So that's my concern.
So, Landlord, I'm glad that you mentioned Nick Chubb, who was a free agent. Do any of these guys entice you, like in making your team better? Because we were just talking about if we can even win the 8 games to get the over on that 7.5 they predicted for us.
Hell yeah, give me Stephon Gilmore, give me Amari Cooper, Keenan Allen. I'll take all 3 of them. Let me see some more people.
All right, so hold on. I'm gonna set the rules for this. You can pick only 3 players. You can only pick 3. to make your team. Let's say you're trying to get over the hump. You're trying to go from a team that they're wondering you can win 7 games or not to go into like a championship game, to go into the NFC Championship. You got to pick only 3 of these players that you think can get you over the hump. Go.
Okay, I'll say Nick
No
Chubb.
pressure.
Nick Chubb.
Okay.
I'll say Amari over Keenan simply because of the chemistry. I feel like he'll be a more ready-to-go guy. You know what I'm saying? A more ready-to-go guy. All right, so we got Nick Chubb, Amari Cooper, and Stephon Gilmore. I think that'll fill me 3 positions that we need, and I think I'll be straight with that. I don't see no DTs on the list at all. So,
I mean, there's a longer list. It's just like I couldn't fit every single person on here because it's long as a motherfucker. But
okay.
yeah, but from these people on here, I'm going to say Amari Cooper as well, just because of the familiarity he has with Dak Prescott. But I'm not going to say Nick Chubb. And the reason I'm not going to say Nick Chubb because landlord, the last time me and you looked at Nick Chubb, you were unimpressed. And that was before he broke his foot. So you looked at Nick Chubb. You said the nigga wasn't shit no more. And
I did. See, I forgot. So screw that nigga then. See, that's been way before the draft and everything. So it missed my mind. You right. We did look at him.
Yeah, like you said, he wasn't doing no spectacular shit when we were watching him.
Well, I ain't looked at the other motherfuckers either, so I can't just say, all right, I'm going to go with them.
But see,
but I think J.K. Dobbins got a little something.
Yeah, like because listen, if we're just going, you know, based on the last time I seen you, if you were any good, it'd probably be J.K. Dobbins because he just had a good year last year. You know what I'm saying? I'll take Amari Cooper or Keenan Allen. It's an either or for me. I'd probably say Amari. And then I'll take Asante Samuel Jr. Because if I take Asante Samuel Jr., I can keep the run play on the outside, and then I can rotate on the other end. I can either have Carson or I can have Elam. Because I didn't need some niggas to hold it down until Trayvon Diggs get back. And then when Trey comes back, I actually got 3 starting caliber corners. Because I think Gilly is not suited to play a 17-game season anymore.
I just need help. That's all. I don't really need him to be Gilly no more. I just need a little more corner depth, and I'd be comfortable.
So Illy, you need Illy, not Gilly.
He ain't got to be a G no more. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to be a G no more. You know what I'm saying? I had seen this finna be real quick.
Go ahead.
Quick side mission. I had seen a post. They were talking about Drake and Kendrick. They was like, his name Kendrick Amar now because Drake took the L. I thought that was pretty creative right there. I was weak. I was weak about that comment. I said, damn, he took the L? That's crazy.
He did take the L. He's still in rotation, but he did.
Yeah, he took the L.
I ain't gonna hold you.
On the battle tip, he took the L, but you know. Oh, yeah. I rock with Drake though. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like you gotta be a gangster to rock with Drake. Cause y'all everybody try to shame you away from rap. Man, fuck that. I listen to Drake, bro. Fuck y'all. But good, let's go. Continue.
Yes, sir. But hey, you said you think they do a full season rotation between the corners to keep them all in great shape longer into the season? Well, I don't know because corner is such a tricky position because it's so damn important. Like you want your best players on the field at all times when you're playing corner. Because landlord, this is crazy. Like I had tagged you in a post on Twitter in like December. And we were playing the Eagles, obviously. I said, damn, the Dallas Cowboys out here trying to cover a Heisman winner with a practice squad corner. I was so mad.
Just depressing, bro. Just depressing. We got to be better, man. We got to be better. That's why I say we need corner depth. The ones that we have are, a little injured right now. So I still need a little insurance. Like we can have... I respect Gilly so much, man. We can just pay him and just let him just sit there. If anything happen, all right, come on, Gilly. Like, he ain't even got to be the starter for me.
You said, I have never listened to Drake.
Yes,
you don't know
have.
what you're missing out on.
Yes, you have.
You don't know what you're missing out on, Dinglo. I said, that man got some slaps.
I'm telling you straight up, you have listened to Drake. You just didn't know it. His music's so global, you heard him. You heard him before. So let's go.
You either heard Drake, you heard something he wrote for somebody.
Yeah. You done heard Drake before. But yeah, I take Gilly. I just let Gilly sit over to the side. Hey, just go over there, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just sit over there. And if we need you, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. He no prep. He ready to go. So I rock with Gilly. I'll take Gilly back on his team. I wanted to keep him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I was damn sure would have took him. I damn sure would have took Cuz, man. So, Lan, I got a question to ask you, man. Like, have you seen like the UDFAs and what they making? Like the money that they guaranteed and all the other good stuff.
I heard the DB from Syracuse got the most. He got like 290, right?
It's up here right now. So, Cuz from Syracuse got 234 bands guaranteed. Justin Barron got 234 bands guaranteed. What tripped me out though is not the people that had the most guaranteed money. Cause listen, we know y'all watch Rush Hour. And Lee and Tucker was on the plane, and he told him follow the rich white man. That's the plan. You know,
yeah.
That's how. Yeah. So in Dallas, if you follow the folks that make all the money as a UDFA, they're gonna make the team. So I can damn near guarantee you that Clark and Barron will be Dallas Cowboys long term, because they don't just hand out that guaranteed money. Because remember, the last time they did it was Hunter Lukey, and he made the team. It was damn near guaranteed he was gonna make the team at that point.
Time out. I think Fairweather got a little shot too, but I look at Holden though. They gonna disrespect wide receiver even in the UDA market. Good Lord.
I got a theory about that too.
I want to fight them, bro. Like we need celebrity death match again or something, bro. I want to square up with whoever making these decisions, man. Like we gotta go. We gotta catch this fade real quick.
Now listen, this is my theory. So you know that they are the high character people now. Like, they want all the good people. They want all the leaders. They want all the, good Samaritans and stuff like that.
That sounds real familiar to me, bro. I don't even want to put this on us.
But listen, though. Trayshawn Holden is the only person they brought in that does not fit that bill. He got kicked off the team at one point for a fight.
Oh, he a YN. Okay.
He spit on a player mid game on national television. Like he don't fit the kind of stuff that Shotty is really trying to push.
Sign me up.
But his wide receiver coach is on the team.
Sign me up.
So my theory is this: they put him in on a prove it deal, right? He gonna have to bet on himself. They like his talent. His wide receiver coach is there vouching for him, but he cannot be Sam Williams. You're not finna get caught with anything and still be on the team. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna tweet nothing and still be on the team. Like you ain't got no rope like that. That's what I think going on with Trayshawn Holden. Like I think they like him, and what's crazy is I think he will make the team, at least the practice squad.
Yeah. Talking about who you was talking about, Holden.
Yeah, like Holden.
We so thin that wide receiver is not, you know what I'm saying? It's not surprising. So I just don't like the fact that they ain't get them boys no money. They gave this man like shit. Somebody said they gave this man a stimulus check. They gave him one of them Obama checks.
Yeah,
like,
how much was the stimulus? I forget it.
I forget too. I think it was like $1,500 for real.
It was something like that.
They ain't give me number one. I don't know what I did wrong.
What the hell you mean they gave you one?
They gave me one. They changed their mind about me. I don't know. They said you kind of American, but I don't know. I'm done with you.
That's diabolical.
Yeah, I ain't even tripped.
Man, so the reason I think he'll make the team, think about some of the wide receivers we got on the practice squad. And really, I want to really just put all this shit together because what is going on with our player development?
In what position group?
All of them.
Why you say that? What makes you say that?
How long has Jalen Moreno Cropper been on the practice squad and they ain't thought about putting a nigga on the field?
We got career long practice squad mom.
Dog,
that's crazy.
We got guys who entire career just sitting on our practice squad. We ain't seen them in games. We barely see him do anything in preseason. Like, that's why I think, like, he has an opportunity because some of those guys ain't got no better. And I contribute that to the coaching.
They ain't got no better. You know what's crazy is like, now that you say that, I don't know if I can name a player that got better. Outside of a superstar, like Mike and CD and them, let's say they don't count. Name a player that just like still got better. He got better, once upon a time, then he got worse though.
I think still been like a roller coaster. He was awful, then he came up, he played great, then he got hurt, he wasn't that good. He came back, he was all right, then it's not been linear with Steele for damn show.
I say if you eliminate Tyler Smith, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to eliminate Tyler Smith because he's a superstar now. CeeDee Lamb and Michael Parsons. And name me somebody who got better, y'all. I'm trying to feel better about this.
Nobody.
But this is, look, the silver lining in this dark cloud. We got a brand new coaching staff. So the sins of the old coaching staff do not reflect them. I think Turpin just got more touches. But yeah. I might give you Turpin. So I guess,
How about this, T? Because I don't know what you're talking about, so you can tell me.
I think he said he's saying crickets about who got better. I guess he's saying he ain't heard nobody. Well, unless he talking about his comment. What he say? I wish you all would touch on why the Cowboys didn't have rookie practice Friday. Hint, it was not because it was raining. What was it then? Let us know.
I don't live in Dallas.
I'm not in Dallas. Let me know. You might have some inside information, sir.
Yeah, you gotta let me know something, cuz I don't know. I don't know. If you got some information, let a nigga know. Warner brother. He said, what could y'all possibly debate the Cowgirls gonna be dead last? Nah, but I bet you were dead last in your school. I bet you ain't scored shit on none of them tests.
Good Lord. What his name is? Brisket and Gravy? Like, get your ass on.
Like, you sound like a nigga I don't respect.
You wilding out with your name.
Like, what you mean brisket and gravy?
I don't even want to talk to this dude no more.
Are you British? Cause you
Biscuits and gravy. Hush.
Oh.
You a wild man.
Biscuits.
You thought you spelt it cool, huh? With a Z. Get your weird ass off somewhere,
that shit
man.
Is crazy.
You a wild man.
Hold on. Are we gonna give him Tolbert? Listen, we ain't finna get anybody we want to replace. We ain't finna say they got better.
If you saying better is like you the dude with one eye in a room full of blind, that's what you mean? Vondale, you trolling now. How Mingo got better? Like, shit. Vondale tripping. You wilding out. He trying to piss me off. That's your goal today? Like, how you gonna say that, bro? Mingo ain't did nothing.
Hey, listen, we got shooters. Y'all need to shoot this nigga if y'all down, man.
He said Timu Young G's. He think he in. But you lame as hell. Get your weird ass on someone. Don't neither one of us look like Young G's. I know you're a racist.
All black people looking like him.
He a racist. Get your racist ass up out of here, man. But on a real serious note, yeah, I don't know, bro. I can't name. Somebody please help me out. I don't think Tolbert is valid. Tolbert ain't valid. Tolbert ain't valid. And if you started at a 3 and you make it to a 4, we giving them that pick. We giving them that. Vondale, like me, he just searching right now. I think, okay, I'm with you then, Vondale. I'm with you. He just searching for hope like me. Okay, I'm with you.
Looking for him with
we here now. I see where you coming from, bro. Cause I don't know. Rico got better, but he's no longer on the team.
Yeah, that shit don't even count.
Dude, how could you say he got better when he just got more usage? Cause you really don't know. Turpin got more targets. Toba got more targets too. So did he actually get better or did he just get used better? Did he just get more opportunities?
This some wild shit. He said they had the Academy Country Music Awards rehearsal at the Star. So that's
and that shit kept us from doing a practice, T. Foster. That's what you telling me?
That's exactly what he's telling you. That's exactly what he's telling you. What up with you, Dunny Holmes? Thank you for tapping in, man.
Shout out to Dunny Holmes in the building. Man, that is crazy work right there, T. Foster. And that's the type of shit we be talking about when we say it's everything then football in Dallas at times, man. And like, you have people up here that want you not to speak on this, and I feel like that's just like, that's laziness, and that's like dishonest work, bro. Like, if you don't want change, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want change? Y'all want to stay here? I'm a winner, sir. I come from Alabama. I'm an Alabama fan. I'm a Spurs fan. I'm used to winning. And I know the Spurs ain't did nothing in a few years, but we had 20 straight years. We won 50-plus games. We won 5 championships since I've been a fan. I'm used to winning. The only team that I struggle with is Dallas. So you got to understand me. We must say something if we want change. It can be better. I've seen franchises change. Look, but believe it or not, we said this before. Kansas City went 60 years before they won a championship. This shit can happen. It can happen. But I feel like our fans got to be pushing the right stuff, real quality stuff, so maybe they can pay it attention and try to change it. But if you just say, hey, Jerry, we love it. We some pain freaks. Just let them beat our face in and we going to be right back tomorrow. We can't do that, bro. We can't allow that. That's foolishness.
So, landlord, you ain't lying about nothing you just said. But let me ask you a question, because, I'm still trying to build my parlay up. Because, listen, if the Dallas Cowboys don't win, Henny the Moore is going to win. You as a fan base will win. We're going to have a fire-ass ticket. So, listen, my boy Dak Prescott is in line with some of the best odds to win Comeback Player of the Year. He's one of the only quarterbacks on the damn list, too. But do you think he'll have enough around him to put the numbers up to get it?
I was about to say, I believe in Dak. I really do. But if you don't give him no receiver, I'm probably taking Hutch. I ain't going to hold you. Hutch is an animal, bro. Yes, Hutch is an animal. Slightly over Christian McCaffrey. I think it's lined up properly, though, to be honest with you.
So you got Aiden Hutchinson, we got Christian McCaffrey, we got Dak, we got Sunshine that looks right. Then we got J.J. McCarthy from the Vikings.
Hutch was finna run away with Defensive Player of the Year last year. It wasn't even finna be close.
Man, it's crazy because he got hurt and no other pass rusher was going as crazy as he was. They ended up giving it to Pat Surtain.
Bruh, Hutch was finna murder everybody. Like, that dude is ballistic. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, he took my respect last year. I was like, man, this dude is insane. Didn't he get hurt against us?
Yes, he broke his leg.
Yeah, he got hurt against the Cowboys. Like, that was sad, bro. I was sad for him. You don't want to see a player having a year like that go down. I don't even care if he a op. You know what I'm saying? You just, the football fan, and you don't want to see that, man.
No, like, he seemed like a good kid too, man. So, I don't ever want anybody to get hurt in that fashion. But he got great odds, and I'll agree with you 1,000% on this. If they get Dak Prescott like Rashad Bateman, or they get Dak Prescott, Jameson Williams, or a decent wide receiver, I would put like 2 bands on Dak Prescott to win Comeback Player of the Year. I would if he had another legitimate receiving threat to go along with CeeDee Lamb. And listen, I don't think folks understand how much impact a number 2 wide receiver will make, because it'll make CeeDee Lamb job easier. It'll make Dak Prescott job easier. It'll even make Jake Ferguson job easier, because you're not gonna be thinking about Jake Ferguson and you got 2 dominant wide receivers out there.
Yeah, man. All I can say is, I promise y'all, we had a back that I believed in, me personally. I ain't speaking for Cowboy Nation, but me, myself, I wouldn't even I'd be mad about receivers still, but I feel a little better because I'd be like, okay, they finna run mostly. They finna depend on the run game. I don't know if you can do that with the people you got here right now.
I mean, that's fair. And landlord, I just want to piss you off a little bit more.
I see.
So, you remember that we've been on different sides, not us. No, I'm talking about us as a fan base. We've been on different sides. We've been Team Trenches, and we've been Team Weapon, and Team One Tech, and Team Running Back. And these niggas they sent on a fortune. They got $37 million right now they can spend. And landlord, if they were to extend Michael Parsons, that $37 million would go to 52. So we're sitting up here making hashtags and fighting our homies because they don't want to do their job.
Man. It could all be so simple. What Lauren said, it would all be so simple. All you got to do is move with urgency. Act like you want to win. That's all.
Do that's too much like right, kinfolk. Said, how can J.J. McCarthy be a candidate if he ain't never played? Because he got injured. So anybody that was on the active roster coming back from injury is eligible for comeback player of the year.
I think, okay, I asked you and the chat this. Let me pull up this roster. You got the roster in front of you?
For who, us?
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare.
Don't do that.
I wouldn't dare hurt my eyes like that and look at the Dallas Cowboys.
All right, hold on. I wanna be precise with this real quick.
I'll look it up. So
I got you. I know you do a lot, man. We appreciate you. Let me handle this time. I got you.
You see how quick a nigga lied? That shit sounded good. That man don't appreciate nothing.
No, chill out. But look, this is insane, but okay. Let me read out this very well decorated wide receiving core that you have here. Okay.
Oh, Jesus, don't do this to me.
All right. I'm finna read it out to you because some people need to hear this. All right. You have, of course, Sedarian Lamb.
You can stop right now.
But no, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more names on here, sir.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's get through this.
It's 11 more names on here, sir. So, I mean, I don't have to really name them, but I will just for, dramatic purposes. So, screw it. We finna name them. All right. Seth Williams. Somebody stop me if you ever heard of him.
Who?
Tell me what number he is. I got you $10.
What's his name?
Seth Williams.
Damn, dog. I listen, I got the roster pulled up, but my eyes so bad I ain't gonna find his name in time.
I get a chat box, $10. Somebody can win $10 right now. You got 5 seconds if you tell me what number Seth Williams is. Okay?
13. I need my $10.
Nah, nigga, you Googled.
So you Googled.
Hey, I'm the one I got the trivia asker has to have the numbers, right? We gotta have the answers.
You supposed to know this by heart.
Jonathan, who the hell? I couldn't spot Seth Williams in the lineup. Jonathan Mingo. You heard of him?
He all right.
Okay. Jalen Tolbert.
He
all right.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, man. We support you. We rooting for you.
Brian Peters said run him his $10. He said 13 in the chat box.
That was late. Kavontae Turpin. All right. Paris Campbell. Somebody just left me a mean comment on my page about Paris Campbell. It must be his cousin or some shit. I don't know. Ryan Flournoy. I know we was high on Flournoy. They thought he was going to be the next Jerry Rice in Dallas. Josh Kelly. I don't know who the hell this young man is.
UDFA.
Oh, the UDFA.
1,000-yard season last year. He was, fun fact, he was actually Cam Ward's #1 receiver at, what other school was he at before Miami? Fuck. But anyway, he was Cam Ward #1 receiver for a season. Had 900 some yards. He just slow as hell. He could play football, but he run a 4.7, so that's scary.
Okay, Trayshawn Holden. Okay.
Crash out. Okay.
Young YN. Jalen Brooks. Jalen Marino Cropper. And Kelvin Harmon. Okay?
Those last two guys are career practice squad niggas.
I just want you to understand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them things, bro. 12 of them things. And the way I did this, I just wanted to ask y'all a question. Given that we have 12 receivers on this team, what is the likelihood of us actually going to get a receiver, man? I just want to know. Like, give me on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 meaning we definitely get one. 1 mean ain't no chance in hell it's going to happen. Let me know.
I'm going to give mine 8. You know why it's an 8? Because they've been talking about the shit too much. It may not be the wide receiver we want, but we knew we had 50-11 guards. They ain't stopped us from drafting one.
Okay, this is why I gotta push back. The only way it's gonna have to be somebody that's significant here. Because if it's not, he just gonna get lost in the shuffle with the rest of them dudes.
I know. That's why I got confidence in it.
So he gonna have to be somebody significant.
I mean, and listen, does he have to be somebody significant? If they are that bad, does he really have to be the dude, or he just like niggas like you might be better than some of these niggas?
I am. Tobin ain't that bad though, bro. Tobin bad? Nah, I ain't gonna say Tobin bad. He's not that bad. You gotta at least be okay to be better than Tobin. And I'm not gonna say Mingo is not bad either, bro. We just ain't seen him. I like Mingo coming out of Ole Miss. I did. I'm never gonna tell you that I didn't. I went to the Senior Bowl that year. I seen him with my own eyes in person. Mingo looked good to me. I don't know what Carolina did to him. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta see him with Dak Prescott before I just bury this man. I still feel like I don't know if he gonna be enough. That's all. I'm not counting the man out. I'm not saying it'll never work, but I'm just saying if I was a betting man, I want something that I'm more confident in. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a little more comfortable with my wide receiving core. That's all. So Mingo and Toba, they like, you know, they ain't bad. They NFL players. Okay? I can't say them as much for the rest of them boys outside of Turpin. So Dono said 10. He said it's happening. He said it's damn happening. Then R. Williams said 0. He went less than 1. I said 1, it ain't no chance in hell. He said it ain't no chance in hell or heaven that shit gonna work or happen. Okay? So let me know what y'all think, man. I'm just saying my confidence in them actually doing something, I think they might just be pump faking. You know what I'm saying? Like acting like they want to shoot and don't never shoot the shot. They just want to comfort us and be like, we tried. You know, we was looking far and wide. We was looking up and down, every nook and cranny. We was looking for a wide receiver. We just didn't find one. So that might be the type of time they on just to settle us. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, you know them people used to look, you remember back in the days, it'll be a fight going on, right? Mm-hmm. And then it'll be a dude on there. He was just like, man, I was just about to. Yeah, he was like, I was just about to hit that boy. Like they on some pump faking stuff like that, bro. They saying they was just about to get a wide receiver, but they missed it by this much. I feel like they trying to settle us down like that, man. They the dude creeping in the bushes when the fight go down, man. That's who they are to me. And until further notice, until proven otherwise, y'all pump faking, in my opinion.
Well, listen, the only reason I think it is going to happen is because they've been talking about it too damn long. Like
they talk about a lot of shit.
They do a lot of the shit they talk about, though. We just don't think they do. When they were talking about, hey, guard is possible, they went out and drafted the motherfucking guard, didn't they?
They talked about receiver, too.
Man, they started talking crazy about guard, like, right before the draft, and I knew it was over. Like, it was hours, like, you know, they ain't got nobody to lead the guards or the offensive line. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like,
and
Tyler Smith ain't here.
Listen, I got something real scary for y'all for team weapons.
What's that?
We need to damn near do a collective prayer right now that Terrence Steele and Tyler Guyton have their best seasons this year. Cause I'm not confident in them. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. And we might find ourselves right back in the middle of saying what? We need a tackle. Man, Dak getting killed. We need a tackle. Next year, they might be coming right back telling you that they need a tackle. So, landlord tried, man. I tried. I fought. All off season, I fought for y'all. I did. And I failed, looks like. You know what I'm saying? All our time and effort, all our hard work, it went down the drain. And I really feel like it could possibly happen like that next season, y'all. So prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Well, they drafted a tackle this year for developmental purposes. Because remember, they went first-round offensive guard to replace a first-round offensive guard. Terrence Steele was an undrafted free agent. They might replace him with the 6th round pick that we got, or replace him with Awesome Richards that they spent like a 5th on.
Nah, they gonna get another 1st round pick.
Have we ever used a 1st round pick on a right tackle?
Have we ever used them? Do we use 1st round picks anywhere else?
I don't think we ever use one on the right tackle though.
Do we use 1st round picks anywhere else, sir?
Sometimes. Like not,
you know
not
I'm
often,
right.
like sometimes.
You know I'm right. They finna draft another O lineman. Watch what I tell you now.
It might be another defensive tackle while you playing.
It's possible.
Cause like hell, listen, if Myron Smith don't do shit this year, you know it might be another defensive tackle. Cause he ain't got no sponsors. Listen, we talk about who ain't got sponsors. He ain't got no goddamn sponsors.
They looking at like, I don't know this man.
Like, you know who mans is this?
Who the hell are you, sir?
Who mans is this?
He walk up like, I'm ready to practice. They like, who are you? Like, I don't know you.
He on the team?
You know somebody who been forgot about?
Who?
Junior Feihoku.
He been gone.
He gone too?
Nigga, they been got rid of Junior.
For what?
Cause he's sorry.
Damn.
You talking about Junior Feihoku. You ain't heard the name cause he ain't been on the team.
I thought we just forgot about him. Let me see this shit, man.
That man probably in the UFL.
You see all these resources we be spending, and then next thing you know, they gone? Because he was like a 4th round pick, wasn't
he? He was the Commanders, matter of fact.
Was he not a 4th round pick?
I think so.
He was a high pick. He wasn't no 6, 7 round pick. He was like a 4, 4, 5th.
He only lasted a season. He got cut last year.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
You know
we in trouble. We in trouble.
Man, who else on this team ain't got no sponsors that finna get their heads chopped out? Your boy probably.
Sam,
he ain't got no sponsors.
If Sam don't come in here ready to work and producing, he can find himself in the doghouse. For real. Like, I know he had a few mistakes. People calling him a knucklehead. I'm not gonna call that young man a knucklehead, but he's been, you know what I'm saying, doing some things that he probably shouldn't have. So, I don't know. You know what they say. The tolerance of this new coaching staff might not be as high. So he got to come in and be focused and, you know, do his job, man. And I'm confident in his ability, but, you know, my concerns is from the neck up right now. And he got to show them that he's capable and willing to do what he need to do.
Yeah, because listen, last time I checked, the folks that brought Sam Williams in, that was 2 regimes ago. It don't seem like it, but that was 2 regimes ago. So
we had a different defensive coordinator every day.
Every day is crazy.
Every day they just bring in somebody.
I called the defense one game, man.
They tried to get me over there. I ain't want to fool with them.
Like shit. Like we did all right, man. We held them.
I said, bro, I played wide receiver, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, hey, everybody, I need y'all not to steal from the church, man. You're stealing the church's money. And listen, it ain't about the monetary. If you're on here, at least hit the like button, hit the share button. At least slap your neighbor if they're an Eagles fan. That's the least you can do for Henny. We got bond money. Bond money on deck.
Facts.
And listen, to replenish the bond money, hit the cash out. Because every single one of y'all will have to slap an Eagles fan in your life. You will need to know you have some money set aside somewhere. So hit the cash app if you want your the bond money fund to continue to grow. $ Henny the Mo, $ Landlord 723 at the door.
So is Shotty considered a sponsor?
He would have he would have to be.
He been here
on the opposite side of the ball.
No, Tyrone Church said Guyton.
Tyler Guyton.
Deuce got 2 sponsors now. 3. He got his pops. He got Schottenheimer, and he got the coach from K-State. I would, Willie, but I really would think that's a mistake, though. I'm really, y'all know I'm high on Sam Williams. I think it'll be a mistake if we did that.
Hey, shout out to Donald Holmes for the cash app, man. Thank you for the love, and I appreciate you for contributing to the bail bond fund.
The bail bond fund. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dono. I already know, man. He always look out for both of us. He's a real one, man. We appreciate that. And y'all just don't know, man. This stuff go a long way, y'all. So if you got a little couple dollars, you know what I'm saying, you want to show us some love, please don't hesitate. We appreciate you.
Because remember, we're going to be collecting from now until it's time to dip. If you want Cowboys Uncut off at the draft, man, make sure you hit the cash apps. $landlord723, $Henry the More. But we're going to take our black asses out there. It's supposed to be good. Hey, listen, I heard that Washington, I didn't know this. I heard it was a predominantly black city. I ain't know. They say it's like real black and artsy. So I ain't never been. So I really want to go out there and check a look at it.
I might be going in a few months, but I'll see. But I heard the White House, and then I heard it's like straight ghetto after that. Like everything around the White House is just straight ghetto and gangster. So I don't know why they set it up like that though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know how true it is. I haven't been though.
We'll find out soon, won't we?
Yeah.
Sooner than later. He said, want to see Slam, how he comes back from injury. Oh, they also dropped another name who ain't got no sponsors, because Damone Clark.
Damone didn't have, his sponsors didn't sponsor him.
They like,
so,
shit.
They co-signed and took that shit right back.
They like, man, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, we got clear T. Foster. He ain't snitch, but he ain't snitch on nobody from Harlem though.
Man,
so we good.
See, that was landlord. I got the paperwork. You know how you walk around with you walk around with the paperwork, man. Like, hey, we have a paperwork part. I bet my name ain't nobody's stuff. Can you say the same, landlord? Can you say the same, Mike?
Yes, I can. Got the affidavit on y'all.
Man.
But yeah, we beat the case, so our channels are back monetized, man. You can hit a cash app or super chat if you can, if you need to, man. You know what I'm saying? We right here ready for you. You know what I'm talking about?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man. What was we?
We were talking about the sponsors. We were talking about Damone Clark sponsors.
Yeah, we need to go down the line. Damone Clark don't got a sponsor. He's sponsorless. Okay. Who else?
Dog.
Everybody on the defense is sponsorless, really, because they keep changing coaches. If we gonna say that, but it gotta be the people who like in the back of the roster though. Like Izzy ain't got now neither. Izzy don't have a sponsor no more. Ranye don't have a sponsor no more. But they at least signed them boys though.
Yeah.
They at least signed them, so somebody spoke up for them.
Maybe Shotty.
Maybe Shotty.
If you're still here from the old regime and you had to sign a contract to come back, somebody liked you.
Queso says, well, let's go. Yeah, he don't got a sponsor either.
Listen, nobody on the offensive line deserves a sponsor. Like the guys that, for real though, like they weren't good enough to prevent us from drafting an offensive lineman in the first round. We ain't got to talk about them no more.
What about our boy Richards? Awesome.
I don't know what we got with him, bro. Cause that's the thing. Like, if you ain't the starting offensive lineman, it's hard to really gauge what the hell you are. Cause a lot of these folks don't play enough for me to know if they good.
Believe it or not, Rico, John Stevens got plenty of sponsors. He just got to get a leg over there, a kneecap or two.
He got a leg stand.
We got a leg to stand on.
Literally ain't got a leg to stand on. God,
it's not funny joking on injuries, bro, but I can't resist that one. Like he just need a leg to stand on. He got sponsors all day. Steven sponsored him. Who else had came out and said his name? Like they was saying his name verbatim. They told you he would have made the team. They super high on John Stevens. But
I remember that shit.
He like, just gotta be
if he didn't
on
get
the
hurt.
field.
If he didn't get hurt, that's how I knew your boy, the good taxing ass nigga, was finna get cut.
Who?
Who tried to overcharge you for an interview?
Oh, talking about Hendershot.
Yeah,
Hendershot. Hendershot tried to put a price tag on that.
Yeah, he thought we were stupid.
And then he was off the team shortly. See that? God don't like ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that would have been, you know, the term money well spent, that would have been a waste.
Yeah.
Interview a nigga, he off the team.
And he off the team immediately.
At least you paid for it. Now, we didn't have to pay Boss Man Fat any damn thing.
We ain't pay nobody, so that don't, you know.
I mean, that's neither.
They came on the strength. So we appreciate
that's why sometimes I feel bad going in on Jay and Toba like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just I can't make dishonest content.
Me either.
I can't sit up here and say he's Jerry Rice when y'all ain't seeing that. I can't be these other dudes. Like, you might have some other dudes tell you that. I can't tell you that. I go off tangible things that I can show you or tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna tell you nothing fabricated or magical stuff finna happen when I don't got nothing to back it up.
That's very true.
That's crazy. I can't make content like that. So if it might not make you feel ready like a pep rally every time, man, but I at least you'll be prepared. When the season comes, you won't be expecting something that you shouldn't have got, or you wouldn't be expecting something you thought you was gonna get.
Yeah, that's
true. You will be prepared.
Hey, shout out to Boss Cowboy in the building too, man.
Salute, boss.
Yeah, we just over here, doing a little content thugging. Hey, boss, when we gonna do the film breakdown, man? We're gonna do next film session.
Jalen Brooks and Jalen Cropper. Them boys ain't got no sponsors either.
Listen, Jalen Cropper was one of the people I brought up that Holden should take their job, because they were all talking about player development. You just can't come and sit and collect dust on the practice squad.
Ask Boss that question before we get out of here.
Which one?
Can he name a player that got better? Because we looking for development on this team now. It's not the sins of the new coaching staff. So that's probably why we ended up, getting a whole new coaching staff. Because that last coaching staff, I don't know too many people that got better. If you take away the superstars, who got better on this football team?
I mean, shit, nobody. Because, listen, nobody has, not to me, like, I don't really see where there's been a guy that just took a jump.
Still got better and then went back down, though.
Like, consistently. Like, he was better than what he's been, you know what I'm saying? But it's not been like a steady increase in his play. Like, he was awful. He got better. The injuries have hampered him, And
he kind of fell back down to earth.
Well, let's go. Shit, let's go need to be gone. You can say Brock Hoffman, maybe.
Look at that. Well, I named 12 receivers we got on this football team. So let's look at the offensive line, because they ain't give a damn how many of them was. You know what I'm saying? They ain't care how many of them it was before they added them on now. So that's just how they do it. So let's see. And guards. We could just say guards. Like, they got all these offensive line categories and shit. You know what I'm saying? But they got T.J. Bass, Brock Hoffman, Tyler Booker. Well, we won't count Booker. T.J. Bass, Brock Hoffman, Sadiq Charles,
free agent
Dakota Shipley, Robert Jones, Matt Walesko, and Tyler Smith, of course. So you had 7 of them before you even got Tyler.
He said Toba better.
Is he better, or did he just get a better opportunity? That's the hard part I can't say. You know what I'm saying? And then, boss, you looked at his film session and said he was running some bad routes. So how much better did he get? Or did he just get more opportunities?
He said awesome. Got better. Now, listen, when you say
I got to look at his reps. How many reps he got?
When you say better, boss, like, is it marginal? Did they get way better? Because this thing, I'm not seeing the jumps like I want to see the jumps in player development. I'm not seeing our top 100 picks become good starters. I'm not
named the whole team, so I don't know where he consider better than. Because, I mean, maybe it wasn't significant to where I needed it to be.
Yeah, because I think the difference in what we're looking at is like,
he said marginal. Okay, because now we looking for different things. So if you see it in that way, I understand you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking for a significant. You know what I'm saying? Something significant.
And I'll agree that Austin Richards probably made the biggest jump, because he was the guy that had to rework damn near all his fundamentals. He had barely played the position coming out of college, so he's playable in the National Football League. Because remember, Brian Broderick said they were horrified to play him at one point.
Time out, boss. Don't do that. It's almost statistically insignificant if he went from a 0 to a 2, though. That's statistically insignificant, sir.
Man, this shit's funny, but
he went from a 0 to a 2, but he still ain't good enough to start. So it's like, what's the use of that?
I remember my teacher told one of my classmates, "You doing so much better, Tevin. The F's are getting better."
Instead of a 24, you got a 35 today. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, I need more.
That's hilarious, though, boss. You diabolical for that. I'm up here thinking I'm seeing it all wrong. That's funny.
A 0 to 2. Did he lie though?
He ain't lie. I mean, but if you went from $0 to $2, I mean,
like shit,
you can't buy shit, but you can't buy nothing,
better.
but you better though, right?
All right, got a lot better. We should have phrased the shit better. Who done got a lot better on the team?
I mean, who got better enough so I guess you could say my coach need a raise or something. You know what I'm saying? My coach, shout out to my coach. That's what type of time I'm on. Like, if you look at it like, what player, because I can't even name a wide receiver. Our tight end coach was regarded as one of the best, but them boys didn't do it last year.
Who, London Wells?
Yeah, Wells gone now. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, he went to Detroit or something. London Wells gone now. So, he said Mizey got better. I might give you Mizey slightly. Where he went from a 0 from a what?
If they said he was a 0 year 1, what is he now?
He said Zimmer need a raise for Mizey. He said Schoon was way better. So you see Schoon cutting up this year, boss? I like the Chancellor. Look, it went Chancellor fault. They played Chancellor in the wrong position. That man didn't do nothing but what he supposed to do, what they told him to do. And now he probably gonna go to another team and be good. Well, he went to Washington.
They said he's still here.
I thought Ghostin left.
That's how London Wells.
London Wells still? I thought he went to Detroit. Now, I might be talking about the wide receiver coach. I know he gone. Okay, Wells stayed.
London Wells is still here. We lost.
Robert Prince left. The wide receiver coach.
Well, good. Cause listen, I'm not concerned about Robert Prince being gone. None of your wide receivers have gotten better. That's why we're still trying to find one. Outside of CeeDee Lamb, who was the wide receiver that we drafted that got significantly better?
All our wide receiver prospects pretty much didn't pan out. Real talk. Because you look at Semife Hoku, he didn't pan out. Mm-mm. You look at Jalen Tolbert, he's not doing what we thought he was going to do.
He ain't played good enough to get a second contract, in my opinion.
That's a way to look at it.
If you play good enough to get a second contract, we can talk about you.
What would a Schoon year, because he finna be in the contract year after this year, right?
Yep.
What would Schoon have to do to get a contract from y'all?
Shit.
Because he in his contract year. That'll be year 4 next year, right?
Let me see.
I'm talking about after he played his full season, the next year will be year 4. I think that'll be his contract year.
This is year 3 for him right now. So he'll be, listen, this is technically if he plays well this year, you can give him a contract in the offseason. Because he doesn't have to get to the end of the 4th year. He just gotta have he just gotta have 3 years in the hole.
R. Williams said nobody, baby.
Queso said
he hit the key sweat on that.
Queso said Dennis Houston, training camp legend.
See, y'all just want me mad. Boss said he need 1,000 catches. 1,000 yards and 6 TDs to get a contract from Schoon.
God,
You ain't getting that shit.
hell nah. You might as well. That's that impossible task to ask John Wick to do. They didn't want
That's Tom Cruise level right there. That shit ain't happening, my boy.
Like,
The
hey,
word
man,
Alice gave you a super chat here.
I would put it on the screen. He said,
Salute.
hard to evaluate with Rush throwing the ball, though.
That's fair.
That's super fair.
That's
Shout
fair.
out to the wordologist as well, man. Thank you.
Salute to you, sir.
Remember, everything y'all seeing goes to the fund to get us to DC for the draft in 2027.
Dennis Houston training camp legend is insane.
But it's true. You remember I brought that list up? They were talking about the all-time training camp list.
I ain't see that.
We had did it the other day. I wonder if I still got it up here. Let me see. I might not have it up here no more, but that shit was funny to me.
You got it so nice. Last season do not count. It don't count at all. You just forgiving all the sins. I know it was, you just forgiving everybody. Damn.
You said bring back James Washington. Man, we should have never brought James Washington in to begin with.
That's another wide receiver, a lazy solution that didn't work. Brandon Cooks.
He wasn't that bad.
I don't think it worked. I'm sorry.
It wasn't that bad.
It didn't work.
What didn't work?
It didn't work.
That man was an all-pro throwing that man.
Say what?
He was an all-pro throwing to Brandon Cook.
Man, chill out.
You know Brandon Cook is the greatest wide receiver we ever had?
Man, hey, if you want me to lead the screens, just let me know.
I mean, sir.
I'm just saying, like, them fighting words.
Nah, he wasn't that bad.
She said, unlike y'all, I appreciate Toba 7 touchdowns. We do too. But
season.
He was 50-50. The rest of his, you know what I'm saying? His get down. Salute to Toba. See, y'all be making us do this. Like, I ain't here to talk negatively about him. I'm just here to tell the truth. That's all this.
This part of this, listen, that's
I'm here to tell the truth, man. If I can't tell the truth, can I do this? You know what I'm saying? With any integrity? Can I do this with any integrity if I can't tell the truth? Don't get mad at the truth. That's my slogan. Don't get mad at the truth, man.
They said what didn't work with Brandon Cook is nobody knew how to use him. I'll tell you what, if he goes over to the Saints and he balls, I will give you that. If not, then Father Time 1, he just ain't the player he used to be.
I that's one thing I don't understand. People didn't really consider. They just said, oh, he ain't getting used right. And then he was already a year removed from them 1,000-yard seasons. He didn't get 1,000 yards before he got here.
Yeah, his last year with the Texans, he was not a 1,000-yard receiver.
Y'all act like Father Time just don't exist with him. Like he's not that fast no more, bro. He's fast, but he ain't who he used to be.
Yeah. So I tell you what, if he balls with the Saints, we'll give you that. Like, hey, maybe we didn't use him right because there's gonna be another year removed from when he was last year. He go to the Saints and don't do shit, then
If he go over there and go crazy, hey, I eat that crow.
Me too. But right now, I'm willing to bet that his production is similar to what it was in Dallas. I'm pretty sure it will be. Could I be wrong? Sure.
See, I'll let y'all eat because Mike ain't here and I'm done fighting for him. But I'm going to tell you this. That y'all ain't say shit about them plays when he was cooking the year before that. Nobody did. Well, what was all this? Because you see what I'm saying? Like, I liken that to how everybody did with the Heat that year. When everybody was saying, oh, the Heat won the championship in 2013, they come right back with the same roster and said, oh, them boys was trash, man. Because the Spurs beat the crap out of them. They said they was trash the very next year. Like, no, it was the same players. So how they was just bad the next year? CeeDee Lamb got you 1,700 yards with that same playbook. But he had a 95 Nintendo 64 playbook, y'all say.
He said 95 Nintendo 64.
I'm just saying, like, I don't get it, bro. Like, we gotta have some foundation here. We gotta have some middle ground. We gotta make up what we gonna criticize. It's like we take the bad and we don't take the good. Come on now. Let's be fair about it.
Well,
Did you not see the best version of CeeDee Lamb you ever saw under that same playbook?
Well, you do got folks from Dallas saying the changes was shoddy. That was the reason they hired him. You didn't see that bullshit they put out? Matter of fact, I think I still got it. Hold on, it's in here somewhere. Yeah, read that if you can for me, please.
But Brian Schottenheimer had a supporter in the quarterback, Dak Prescott. The two have a good relationship, and according to the people in and around the team, Prescott likes Schottenheimer's creativity. After a slow start offensively in 2023, the belief from some was that Schottenheimer played a part in the schematic changes that led to the offense taking off in the final 13 weeks of the season, even if former coach Mike McCarthy was calling the plays.
So that's the remember, they sowed seeds of discourse. It may not even be true, but they reported it.
All right.
You see what I mean?
They take every ounce of credit from Mike McCarthy.
Nothing but shots.
It's so crazy to me, bro. Y'all can have it.
I told you.
I'll take it. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying you got to understand why folks are saying the things they saying.
My fight gone, bro. Y'all can have it.
I'm just saying that's why folks say the things they said. We know how they get down on your way out. You know when you break up with somebody, they wasn't shit. They ain't pay no bills. They ain't cook.
They stank. Like, why you was with them if they stunk?
You been with them since high school.
You was sleeping with them, but they stank now. Like,
you have 4 children with this person.
You slept with them every night, but now they just was stinking up the joint. Like, so you didn't stink with them. Like, come on, man. This is insanity.
Like, yeah, like they're like.
Don't you see them couples on Facebook and shit? They come out there dogging each other out like you been with them for 20 years.
And get right back with them. And then they gonna make the follow-up post. Listen, don't ask us no questions about our relationship.
Y'all worry about the wrong thing. Like, how we worry about it? You gave us the information. You went live.
You cut that man time.
You went live. We didn't ask for this.
We didn't want to know none of this information. You forced this on us.
You showed us the skid marks, all that. You did that. We didn't do it. They be wilding out, boy.
They said Tyler Boyd. Listen, what's crazy, if this was like 3 years ago, I would have said hell yeah to Tyler Boyd, because Tyler Boyd used to go crazy. It's too late for Tyler Boyd. You talk about a Tyler Boyd signing. He said Tyler Boyd would be the Stephen Jones Hughes signing for number 2 wide receiver.
Get this incel dude up out of here, man. Get his punk ass up out of here. He's a bitch. Go ahead.
So he's a hoe his mama raised him to be, what you trying to tell me?
Yeah, get his ass up out of here.
All right, we gonna shoot this hoe ass nigga in the head. He's dead. He's dead.
What they say, Swiss cheese like the young folk. Swiss cheese his ass, y'all. Get him up out of here.
They said, all right, this is a question they got. They said, do y'all think Dak changes the plays that's called? I've heard Kellen Moore mention this before, switching from run to pass. He also switches from pass to run, where people leave out. Because this is what Tom Brady said about playing the quarterback position. He doesn't snap the ball before he knows the play will work against what he thinks the defense is calling. So there are multiple plays called at one time. There's a pass play, there's a run play, and depending on what the look is, you can either kill it into the run, or you can kill it into the pass. Most quarterbacks that are veterans have the ability to do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's not an either or. If there was a pass play called and it looks like they dropping 7 in the coverage, like Dak Prescott might check it to a run if it's on an early down. If it's a run play, but they everybody in the box, he might check out of it to throw the ball. They're one of the ones on the outside.
Y'all want to know something? T. Foster says leave Cooks alone. I did Cooks the biggest solid ever, and I ain't even never revealed this to y'all. You think I should tell him he out the team now?
Go ahead.
All right. Listen, people think I just like to slander Brandon Cooks, but I promise you that's not the case. I had my opportunity and I didn't do it, okay? I didn't want to push a narrative off of one play and make y'all feel like y'all hated him. And I could have did it, because I promise you, if you would have saw the play that I'm talking about, you would have hated him. Okay? I could have smeared his name real bad, but that wasn't my intention, so I didn't even put it out there. Because it is just one play. But this one play was very, 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 very egregious. Okay? I seen Brandon Cooks, and this is against the Giants. He's no longer part of the team, so I don't got to protect him no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to make it look like landlord hates Brandon Cooks and he's just slandering him off of one play. It is one play, but this one play bothered me very much so. All right. I seen a cornerback block Brandon Cooks. Bro, listen, he was on a route. Brandon Cooks supposed to be running a route, y'all. This cornerback literally grabbed Brandon Cooks and took him all the way out of bounds. This man couldn't even do a route. I'm talking about like he just overpowered this man and took him all the way out of the play.
And it was legal because it was in 5 yards.
It was within 5 yards. I'm talking about he literally just manhandled this dude, picked him up, and just carried him all the way out the play. And listen, this wasn't no run. This was so disturbing about this. So that means Dak would have had to say, hike and look his way and like, damn. Like, Dak had to look. He was an option on this play, bro. Literally, I seen this man get removed by a cornerback. If I would have wanted to slander him, bro, y'all would have been like, bro, man, screw Brandon Cooks. Like, I guarantee you, I could have made everybody in here dislike Brandon Cooks if that's what I wanted to be on. I did not say it. I did not show it. I just was like, bro, it's one play. I ain't even gonna trip. But it did change my thought process about him. I'm like, bro, I'm a wide receiver. You supposed to been fighting after that. like you gotta throw some blows, bro. Like, real talk, this man grabbed Brandon, a grown man, let a grown man grab him and just remove him all the way out the play, bro. I swear to God, I can pull it up for you. I can show it to you. But I didn't want to push no narrative. Landlord, that is not my goal to just bash a player and make him look bad. But I'm telling you, once I seen that, I'm like, nah, buddy, I'm good.
You got bounced out the club. I mean, I really thought you were gonna talk about some of the plays where he don't catch with his hands.
Oh, you know, Dak did it. I can't find that game. Somebody let me know that game, bro. Dak threw Brandon Cooks the ball. I swear to God, then he did like this. He said,
catch it with your hands.
Dak had to show him, like, bro, catch it with your hands. So, you know, yeah, she said 88 did it too. 88 got pushed and didn't respond.
In the playoff game.
So, yeah, you're right.
He was checked out, which pisses me off. This is listen, after I saw the playoff game, that's really what solidified we needed a wide receiver too.
Yeah, so shout out to you guys. She said, I seen Brandon Cooks walk the entire length of the line and take pics and shake hands of all the fans. He's a great guy.
Dude. Great dude.
That ain't got nothing to do with football, man. So I'm not trying to bash him. I'm just saying, him as a person, he probably a great person.
Yeah.
Him as a football player, you know, that's a whole different category.
Not in
you know
the year
what I'm
2025.
That's a whole. I'm just saying. I ain't saying he's bad. I'm just saying, him and football is two different things. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with each other.
He said the Cooks. Yeah, he does catch with his body.
Just like Karl Malone. Yeah, we was calling that man Brandon Crickets, and we ain't even pushed that. Y'all don't remember we found that out on that film session, y'all. And everybody think I'm trying to bash Brandon Cooks.
Body catcher.
We didn't even push that. I could have pushed that. I could have made that a nickname for Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cricket. We found out that every time he jumped for no reason, and then he short alligator arm the catches. We found that out. I didn't even push that. It was hilarious just for that one episode. We left it alone. Brandon Crickets. We remember that. So shout out to Willie Stovall. He remember how epic that film session was. I didn't push that against that man. So don't label me the Brandon Cooks hater. I just kept it real. That's all.
Kept it too real. But hey, I do have to say this because I think Savion Williams might be a good person. but the niggas can't catch.
Okay, this is a great example right here. They say Karl Malone is like the worst person ever.
Amazing basketball player.
This man was a sensational basketball. He's a legend. He's really a GOAT, low-key. If he would have got a ring, bro, Karl Malone would have been like, he would have been way up there. But he's a terrible human being, though.
Man, do you know Karl Malone kept Shaq and Kobe from playing Michael Jordan and the Bulls in the finals?
He was like that. You know what I'm saying? This dude was that deal. The mailman, come on, bro. Y'all put some respect on his name. Like, he was hard, but like, come on now. He was a terrible human being. You hear people saying the worst things possible about Karl Malone. Like, they say he is the worst. But so the man and what he do in the game is two different things, man. It ain't got to align with each other.
Facts. Listen, Aaron Rodgers is a complete asshole. All-time great quarterback. Brett Favre out here stealing from the poor. All-time great quarterback. Awful people.
Boy, you lucky I ain't got a bomb, boy. I needed a bomb after that. This man stole from the poor. How bad could you get?
Like, stole millions. He shot, man.
Bro, I don't think he got time out. I was ready to go, but somebody gotta hold this motherfucker accountable for that. I'm sorry. Listen, I think he got away with murder with that, bro. Like, didn't nobody say they ain't talk about that enough, bro? I'm sorry. Why they ain't talk about that enough, bro? This man stole from the poor. That sound like the worst thing you can do. Like, he is not going to heaven, bro. He ain't.
Man. Listen.
Hold on. Let's do a poll.
Wait a minute.
Is Karl Malone and Brett Favre going to heaven? Let me know. Them boys ain't going to heaven, bro. God forgive a lot of stuff, bro, but hey, come on.
God forgive anything if you ask him.
I don't know, bro. You stole from the poor.
Hey.
God might be like, hey, hold on.
Shit, hey.
You can't come, bro. Nah, you can't come.
If God will forgive somebody for going in the church and killing Christians, then he'll forgive that.
Man, that man stole from the poor, bro. That's crazy. Them boys ain't going to heaven, is it, y'all? I don't know what he ain't talking about. Them boys ain't going to.
If you repent, you can get sent. He said heavy on the nose.
He ain't nice. Them boys ain't going to heaven, man. We know that. I'm with y'all, man.
We don't know such a thing. We will rebuke you. I'm not gonna send him.
Karl Malone had a kid with a 13-year-old. Oh my God.
Then he grew up and became a professional athlete as well. That was people be forgetting.
He going to hell, bro. He said they going straight to the ninth circle. Them boys going, bro. You don't get into heaven with that type of resume right there, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, man. I'm just saying, it's possible. It's possible.
Nah, man.
We seen
that man
before.
Stole from the poor. You shouldn't have said it like that. That sounds so that sounds so terrible, bro.
He said,
it's an evil world we living in. Yeah, straight up. But hey, that's man. Crazy, man. Hey, somebody had to hold Brett Favre, because I promise you, if he was black, like, I ain't playing the race card, but y'all know, they would have drugged that man forever. Brett Favre made a headline probably for like 2 days, and they was like, moving along.
You know.
But when let's go to these allegations about some other player. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, landlord, ain't none of them folks he stole from threw for 60,000 yards, man. I mean,
I understand.
I'm just saying, did they throw for 60,000 yards?
Nah.
Were they really that poor?
They might have couldn't even afford a football.
Are you sure? That might be the criteria.
They got donated a football, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they was old enough to throw, they had just got a football, so they ain't know. they ain't know how to throw it yet. Bro, dude, listen, I don't know. We just chilling right now, y'all, so bear with us. But no lie, I didn't know this for a long time, that it's actual grown men out here in the world that can't throw the ball. If y'all one of them people, I'm sorry, but I found that super hilarious.
I found one in the chat. This nigga, Rocky Burrito. This nigga cannot throw.
He can't even throw a football, man. Get your ass. No lie, I seen this with my own eyes. I was thrown, bro.
Wait a minute.
I was out of here.
He said, nigga, it was Mississippi. Like, of course they poor. Like, Lou. So you saying they ain't getting money in Mississippi? They ain't getting no money in Mississippi, Lou? What you trying to say?
Don't be like that, man.
They ain't riding foreign, popping out, iced out,
They got
neck
some cheap.
wrist.
They got some cheap liquor. That's all I know from Alabama.
Matter of fact, wasn't Sinners in Mississippi?
Sinners was in Mississippi.
Well, damn, they might not got shit.
Yeah. But, man, we finna go ahead and wrap it up, man. I just had to hold Brett Favre accountable. I don't think nobody did. That was one of my favorite quarterbacks, too. I ain't gonna hold you. So I ain't biased. But you just gotta get that. You gotta feel that. But, hey, man, like I said, I go by Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. Y'all tap in for the win. Double tap the screen for the team. Holla at your boy here in the Mo too, man. Y'all make sure y'all support. Y'all make sure y'all show up. We gonna show out for y'all, man. Let's get it.
Yes, indeed. My nigga said they barely had water. Okay, so he stole from the wrong people. Okay, that's fine. So I'll let y'all have that. He might go to hell. Who knows? But
He is.
y'all. Oh, it's your boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store. We is not over here stealing from the poor. But we are gonna ask y'all to hit our cash app, so we don't have to. If you want to prevent more grand larceny, hit the cash apps, hit the super chats. We need you out here in these streets. But,
All right.
But hey, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next time.